Welcome to Vintage Variety. Today we're going to be doing a simple unboxing. This is a lot of jewelry that I recently purchased. I'm going to get all this poured out and share these items with you guys. So I have everything poured out. We're going to go through this together. I'm hoping that there's going to be some really good vintage pieces in here, maybe some signed pieces. We shall see. You guys are going to have to look over my nails. I did put a little bit of polish on them. I have one that I broke off really badly. You can see I have a band-aid on. It's been a rough couple of weeks at work and my nails have really been put through the ringer. This first little piece is an owl, and as you can see it's missing the center piece. It is rather cute and this could be repaired. It's not signed, so I'm going to put this over to the side and let's see what else we have. This is rather pretty, and this is a brooch, but it can also be worn as a pendant. And I believe this one is signed. Zoom in on it. Sarah Coventry. Love Sarah Coventry jewelry. This will go well with the pieces of Sarah Coventry that I already own. A cute little daisy pin. Most of you that watch my videos know that I love floral jewelry, so this will also fit in well with my collection of floral brooches. Here we have some clip-on earrings, and I believe these may be Bakelite. I'll certainly test these, and if they are Bakelite, I will definitely put it across the screen to let you guys know. This lot has quite a few pairs of clip-on earrings. These are very lightweight, and you can see they have some enameling on them. Don't see any markings. This is a matched pair, and these are quite interesting, aren't they? These are done in a blue, kind of like a bluish gray. They could use a little bit of a cleaning up, but other than that, they are in excellent condition. And these are also unmarked. This pair is not in very good condition. You can see there's a little bit of what looks like rust on the clip. This one, the clip has broken off. You can see the residue where it was once glued on. So these weren't really a quality pair of vintage earrings. Here we have another matched set of clip-ons, and these are Lisner. There's the marking on the back. I do have quite a few pieces of Lisner jewelry in my collection. These are really nice. They're in excellent condition. Wow, look at these screw backs. These are very quality. I'll zoom in so you guys can see how the rhinestones are set in these. They aren't glued in, but they are set in. And look at the shine to those. As well made as they are, I would have expected them to have some kind of a mark on them. Often, if you have a parure, you'll notice that the necklace will be marked, whereas the earrings won't. So that doesn't mean that these weren't designer. It simply means that they weren't marked. These are of very good quality. Another set of screwback earrings. These are celluloid. Aren't those pretty? I believe I have found the missing part to our little owl. Perfect fit. So this is a little jelly belly owl. This is easily repaired. I'll just use a little bit of E6000 to put his little belly back in. Not sure what this is. It looks as though it may have once been a brooch and it is broken. So this will be just a scrap piece. And here we have a bracelet. It has a safety chain. It's very lightweight. It's rather pretty, filigree style. I like the way they've done the clasp on this. And this piece is unmarked. Very old sweater clip. At least that's what I think it is. It looks as though it may have had something dangling from the end of it at one time. Quite a few brooches in here. A beautiful silver tone floral brooch. I have tons of floral brooches in my collection. I just love them. I think they're beautiful. have another one. This one is not of very good quality. You can see that the stones are glued in this one rather than being set. This is a dress clip. Usually the fur clip will be different on the back. So this is a dress clip. You can see the little prongs on it. Nice old piece. It's done with a filigree. Center stone in this is prong set, as you can see. But zooming in on this, the smaller stones look as though they were glued in. We're missing one. A lot of times with brooches or dress clips like this one that are missing stones, it's really hard to find a stone to replace that matches up with the other ones. But I will set it aside in my repair box in hopes that I will run across some stones that I can repair this with. And here we have another dress clip. This one is set with clear rhinestones. Very Art Deco. Don't see any markings on this piece. Still in very good condition. It's not missing any stones. This one is a scarf clip. Pretty silver tone. I'm not sure what this is. You can see the centerpiece in it is loose. Well, obviously it's a brooch, but I'm not sure if it's just supposed to be kind of abstract or what. The centerpiece just completely fell out of this. The looks of it, it may have been glued in. That can be repaired easily. This is a Sarah Coventry piece. See that we're missing a few stones. You can see it's marked Sarah Cove. Speaking of Sarah Coventry, I have a longtime subscriber. She was one of my first subscribers. She has her own channel. It is Timeless Charm by Kate. She recently did her first YouTube video, and the content was fabulous. She shows a lot of Sarah Coventry pieces. Most of them are sets. Many of us as collectors do have what they call set completion syndrome. I'm going to link that content below, and you guys should go check it out. Subscribe to her, watch her video. I enjoyed it very much. This is another piece of Sarah Coventry to add to my collection of Sarah Coventry jewelry. This is a bracelet. And I'm intrigued by this. I have a couple of bracelets kind of like this in my collection. It has a safety chain that is broken. Not even sure where it attached. Right here. It's an easy repair. Don't see any markings. The interesting thing about the other two bracelets that I own like this is one is marked and one is not. I will be showing them in upcoming content and telling you a little bit about them. But this is quite pretty, and it's also quite heavy. So this is a rather well-made piece of jewelry. Now let's take a look at all of these necklaces. This one has a sport ring clasp. This is a very old clasp, but the necklace doesn't look that old. It reminds me a lot of Monet. There are a few Monet pieces that were done like this. Clasp does not fit in with it being a Monet. Forstner's Sterling. This is not a brand I'm familiar with, so my guess is this is sterling with maybe a gold plate. So if you guys are familiar with this brand or with jewelry from this brand, definitely let me know in the comments. I would be interested to know a little bit more about it. This one's quite lovely. We have two strands here. It has a box clasp. This one is Faux Pearls. Also has a box clasp, and I feel like this one's trying to look kind of Miriam Haskell, but it's not. You can see the pearls have been done to have that Baroque look. We zoom in, you can see where these have been attached on the clasp to a piece of filigree, probably Japan. With necklaces like this that have the decorative clasp, I like to wear the clasp in the front or over to the side. Very pretty. A lot of the vintage Japan pieces are quite beautiful. Another unsigned piece. This one is very well made, done with glass beads, and it is quite weighty. So this is a really nice piece. I've doubled it up on the form so you guys can see it. Very pretty. This one is a Monet. There's a little hang tag on it. It's rather lovely, and it has a nice mixture of beads and colors. So these are our last two pieces. Both of them are necklaces. Ponytail Girl, as most people call her. And this one is signed Perry. That's another brand I'm not very familiar with. If you are, you can let me know in the comments. This one's quite pretty. Gold back stones. This is an unsigned piece, or an unsigned beauty, as many people refer to them. I also wanted to show you guys these items. These items were from an auction held by the costume jeweler. If you've never been to one of his auctions, I highly recommend them. We don't get the chance to attend a lot of auctions. I work a lot of different hours in my job, but I was very fortunate to see this one. He was celebrating reaching 1,000 subscribers. If you haven't checked out his channel, please do so. It is The Costume Jeweler. I'll put a link to that channel below. It's lots of fun. These are the items that I purchased from him. And you guys are going to have to excuse my lighting. It's not very good, but get a load of these fabulous earrings. I was really excited about these, so I went ahead and bid on them, and I won. Then I purchased this rosary. I purchased this rosary with one of my stepsons in mind. I felt like this was something that he would like. And this was made in France, and as you can see, it's very beautiful. And I also received as a gift from the costume jeweler my very own CC, the costume chicken. Speaking of reaching goals, I have recently reached 1,500 subscribers on my channel. As an appreciation for reaching 1,500 subscribers, I'll either be doing a jewelry sale or a giveaway, and that should be coming up sometime soon. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to share these items with me. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications on more content about collecting vintage and antique items. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.